Okay, I just finished mowing the lawn. That obviously didn't take very long because it's about not very big, but anyway. Now what I'm going to do a full service on this one for the old guy, and then I'll mow the front part of the lawn with it. So full service will be probably clean the air filter. Once I get it running, I'll get it hot and then change the oil in it. Just clean the carby, make sure it starts first time, and then get $40 for it. Just taking the carby off. The engine's a bit dusty, same with the carby and fuel tank, but nothing that 100 psi there won't fix. Of course, I'll block off the intake port when I clean it. Okay, I just finished it just in time before the rain came. I'll just give it a few primes. Let's sit. Let's see if it can go. Okay, I've just got this on its side. I just drained the oil out. There's the cutting plate. I didn't realise that on these, on the Briggs & Strattons, they've actually got the drain plug as a 3/8 inch socket drive, which makes it really easy to take out when you've got your rattle gun. So I just loosened it with the rattle gun, then finished it off by hand. So there's all the old oil. I got some on my hand. It felt pretty alright. I don't know, I mean, how you can tell oil's good or not by hand, but yeah. It's Friday, and this is the day before the garage sale, and this mower's here, this little edge of things, ripcord thing, broke. So I put it back together. It's working now, and I put oil on the spring, but also with these ones, you've got to put oil in there. See that little piece of wire that's hanging out? There's two little bits of wire. Got to put oil in there as well to make sure it slides really well. I put it back on and it sort of works, but when you let it go slowly, it doesn't recoil itself the whole way. See? So the trick is to pull it quickly and then let it go in, and that way it looks like it's working correctly. Pull it slowly, it won't recoil itself the whole way in, but if you pull it quickly, it will. So, a little trick when you're selling these, let it go quickly and it'll recoil itself all the way back in. It'll look perfect. I just had this one going. It was sitting out in the rain, and normally I sit mine over there sort of under that tree, or sort of hedgy thing, and the air intakes are covered up, but this was just sitting out, and water got in there and went all the way into the engine, and it was flooded, so it couldn't turn over. So I had to take the spark plug out and pull it heaps. Even then it still wouldn't go. It'd fire once and then not work, and it's because every time it would fire, it'd fire once and then the water in it would sort of cover up the gap on the spark plug so it wouldn't make a spark. Then, to try and fix that, what I did is I took the air thing off up here and I put the hairdryer in it, but that melted this piece here, which meant I had to replace it, which meant taking all this off, but now it goes, so I'm pretty happy. So I can sell this one now. In the process of fixing this, I realised that you could adjust it. I never quite knew what that screw there was for, but I worked out that you unscrew it and pull it forward and back, and it sort of adjusts it. Yeah, I never knew that. Sort of just like a brake adjuster on a bicycle. I found a manual on the internet on how to time this, so I'm going to time it now. Firstly, I've got to take this orange cover off, and then the head off, and then get down to the timing. So I'll take all that off now, and then get back to you. I've got all the covers off now. The way to time it is to get the piston to 3 millimeters before top dead center, and then what you do is you undo this stator plate, which is called in the manual, and rotate it until the breaker points just there are just beginning to open, and that's how you time it. Yeah, I've just put it all back together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this up, because I found out while fixing the other Victor I had that these mowers don't like to be run without their air hoses for some reason. even, it was a similar mower to this one. I took this part here off, disconnected this here from the air filter which is in here, and even then it just died and lost power. Still ran, but it lost power. So someone out there will be able to tell me why, but I don't know why. Maybe that was the cause of the problem, because I didn't have it on. If it was, I'll be pretty pissed off, but we learn. Alright, I just put the spark plug in, turn the fuel on. There you go. Yep. Running pretty alright. I don't know why it didn't work at first, but that's running alright now.